Are you on? Yeah, they're working. Let's clip you onto the mic stand. Surely there's a nut that will fit. Oh, that's not bad for a first shot. Yeah. That's down to there. That's stopping a bit higher. Oh, oh. Oh, that's good. Alright, that might be propped up a bit. But that just means if that's higher than that, we got room to play. Excellent. Alright. So we want to bring it down to 52. 52 mil. That one. Whee. Yeah, 52 on that one. Okay, so we just need to rip down one edge to 52. And I'm going to do it. Oh, that's just sitting on that. Okay. That's all right. Now the plate. I go in for that. Yep, that's on the inside there. Sorry guys, but my camera died right at the end of cutting out all the grooves to thickness this timber. So unfortunately I couldn't record knocking out all the little bits of timber and chiseling it down to a nice flat surface there. In regards to what I'm just making there, I thought I would just do a quick little video. We've got these are what I'm cutting right now. I'm cutting that notch out of the bottom of the Samson post that I'm making at the moment right now. So we've got one left one and one right one. Basically what I want to do is get 4 plates made up out of stainless, and the plates are going to go on either side of the existing Samson post with their block between them that's in the boat right now, fiberglass into the hull. Then we're going to be fitting these plates. It's a 50mm thick solid bit of hardwood here to another 50mm thick solid bit of hardwood at the base, which is nice and solid. Bolt them all through. We'll epoxy resin adhesive between the two with a thickened epoxy, and we're going to chuck another block in between the posts. That's the level of the deck, if you can imagine that. There's the bowsprit coming through the middle of the Samson posts with a nice big kingpin bolt. When we finish that up, that'll look nice and neat. Okie dokie. I'm sure I did a little sketch. There it is. That I'm thinking of with the different areas in my little sketchbook. Random sketches of everything. Anyway, this is the area of concern. So this is where I'm looking into basically the main bed area. You know, I want this nice large bed inside here, but the problem at the moment is that the deck mount for the main mast sits right here above the bed, and the bed needs to be long enough that it's going to be coming past this end wall essentially. So that is going to put our mast support in the middle of the bed. So to eliminate that, what I'm looking at doing, if I go the wrong way, oh, that's what my back deck's going to look like. That's good. I want to make up a support frame. It's going to be mounted to the top of the keel. It's going to run up the wall. It's going to be gusseted to a beam that has a plate mount where the mast mounts onto this. So right now I'm trying to initially calculate, going off what information I can find online, about the amount of force that's going to be acted upon this beam internally. I don't want to do a keel mount anymore where the mast runs right through to the keel. I want to do a deck mount, but it's obviously got to be strong enough to take on the forces. The force, the 30-degree force of the most sheer amount of weight from the boat, the displacement, the air displacement, what is the maximum amount of force that's going to be acted on this steel so we can ensure that the steel isn't going to bend, that the bending strength of the steel is going to easily withstand all of those. And then we're going to gusset it as well. So looking at what our gusseted strength, the size of the gussets, to reduce the span of the bending force as much as possible. That really needs to get done so that we can create this structure around, spread the force around the boat. That's what we're looking at doing. Okay. If you've got any links, any comments, any ideas on people that have done this before, I would really like to see it. Other than going, you know, a 10mm thick plate that we laser cut out of a couple of pieces and you know, put a half in that side and a half in that side that are bolted together, you know, with a window hole in the middle, that's probably going to be the strongest way to go. But I think we can make a decent support system for the amount of force being acted on it. Now an overkill is obviously looking at the amount of force acting on the rigging, the breaking strength of the rigging, which if you look at the breaking strength of the rigging, and how much force it would need to actually snap the rigging, that is going to be your maximum amount of force that's going to be exerted at any one time. But generally when you tune in the rigging, from what I can find, you can, you're not putting the maximum amount of force on the rigging anyway, because otherwise what's the point of the rigging? It's going to just break. So there's a bit of information that I need here. So if there's anything you guys have got, please get it to me, because we're going to start designing this structure, and we want this to happen. We want it to be not too heavy. It's got to take on the forces that are required, and still be able to give us enough space inside the boat. Give us your comments, give us your ideas. Really need it. Thanks, guys.